You get to the hotel, you are absolutely exhausted. You just want the key to your room, but the receptionist starts asking questions. Do you freeze? What do you say? In this lesson, I will teach you the smooth way to check in, confirm your booking, and get a nice quiet room using natural English. I'm going to tell you a story of an interaction. Don't worry about the text just yet. Just listen to the story and the different phrases that are used. Then I'm going to teach you the useful lines out of this story and how to use them. Finally, we're going to practice speaking those lines together. Here's our story. I walk into the lobby with my suitcase. The receptionist looks and smiles. I approach the desk and start the process. And I tell him I have a reservation under Miller. He asks me for my passport. I hand it to him, but to be safe, I show him the number on my phone and say, "Here's my booking reference." He types for a moment and finds the reservation. I want to know if I have to pay extra for the food tomorrow morning. So I ask, "Is breakfast included?" He says, "Yes." Next, I need to know the deadline for leaving on my final day. So I ask, "What time is checkout?" Finally, I am a very light sleeper, so I make a specific request for a location away from the busy street. I ask, could I have a quiet room? Let's go over the interaction. We'll start with the most important phrase. I have a reservation under. When we say the booking is under a name, it means that it is the name in the computer. It is the standard preposition, the one that we use for this interaction. You don't need to say, my name is. Just say, I have a reservation under, followed by your surname or your full name, whichever is more comfortable. If you want an alternative, you can simply say, I booked online under, and then state your name. Next, I showed him the number. Here's my booking reference. Sometimes they can't find the name right away. It could be because of a spelling mistake, or the reference, the confirmation number, is incorrect. Next, I showed him the number. Here is my booking reference. Sometimes they can't find the name. Usually it's because of a spelling mistake. The reference or confirmation number is the actual proof that you ordered. Showing this immediately will solve any confusion that might be. In American English, or for the flights, you might also hear confirmation code. I asked about food. Is breakfast included? The word included means it is a part of the price that I'm paying for staying at the hotel, and you're not paying extra. This is a crucial question for your budget. If you want to ask this differently, you could ask, does the price include breakfast? Or, is breakfast free? Then we had some rules. What time is checkout? Checkout is the action of leaving the room and paying your bill. You need to know the deadline so you don't get charged, usually for an extra full day. Usually checkout is between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. A natural alternative is to ask, when do I have to vacate the room? Though that is very, very formal. A simple, when do I need to be out, is also acceptable. Of course, you can always ask for a late checkout. and stay a little bit longer if it is approved. Finally, we looked at my preference. Could I have a quiet room? Hotels, let's be honest, can be noisy. Asking for a quiet room usually means a room that does not face a main street or street at all. On the other hand, you don't want it in front of the elevators either. It is a polite request. If you're very sensitive to noise, you could say, I'm a light sleeper. Do you have a room away from the street or away from the lift or elevator? Let's read the interaction. Hi, I have a reservation under Miller. Welcome, Mr. Miller. Can I have your passport? Sure. And here is my booking reference. Thank you. I found it. Great. Is breakfast included? Yes, it is. It is served from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay. What time is checkout? What time is checkout? Checkout is at 11 a.m. Here is your key. Thanks. One request. Could I have a quiet room? Of course. I'll put you on the top floor, away from the elevators. Okay, you understand the lines, but at a busy reception desk, you don't have time to start thinking of a specific word or specific grammar rule. To turn these greetings into automatic reflexes, I built the Week 9 audio packs. The premium pack gives you the core loops, the key phrases, and the mechanics to use them. The Member Plus pack includes marathon sessions for full fluency. You can check them in the description below. Now let's say these sentences together. Hi, I have a reservation under Miller. Welcome, Mr. Miller. Can I have your passport? Sure. And here is my booking reference. Thank you. I have found it. Is breakfast included? Yes, it is. It's served from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. What time is checkout? Checkout is at 11 a.m. Here's your key. Thanks. Quest, could I have a quiet room? Of course. I'll put you on the top floor away from the elevators. Good practice. Remember, focus on reflex, your muscle memory. Don't start thinking about specific words or which grammar rule works for that situation. You want to know the phrases and use them automatically. I'll see you in the lesson coming up.